Yeah, we're back up. Wasn't going to video this, but as I said, then I thought of and not doing this video. That just gave me the actually. So forever, forever going ever. Whether I sound weird or not, you feel me? You figure deal with me. Shout out to you. I'm the hood represent www. Um, be sure to utilize the link. I'm still working on everything is like a work in progress, but I'm loving the work that's in progress. So utilize the links in the description, various things. Feel me? If you have any questions, what I do or who I am or where I came from, um, every day contact with my content and just asking me acting like the next. What about now? What about now? I'm telling you, man. It ain't one thing. What about now? Probably get this together. Let me get this together. Let me get this together. Let me get this together. What about now? What about now? What about now? It's still choppy. Is it still choppy? Is it still choppy? Is it still fucked up? Y'all let me know. Is it still? Are we chopping it up? Are we chopping it up? Are we chopping it up? Good, you chopped and screwed. We didn't want to hear T-Pain. If we wanted to hear T-Pain, good, we would have. T-Pain, he doing like podcasts and shit. T-Pain be on the podcast. This is T-Pain Radio. Let me stop playing. Grand evening, man. Now that we got the bullshit out the way, T-Pain be on this goddamn podcast like, let me buy you a drink. Looking ass nigga, man. How the hell T-Pain get a goddamn podcast? I thought that nigga was making hit songs. T.I. got a podcast. Nigga, let a nigga shine. Let me get my shine on. Let me get my roll on. Shout out to y'all, man, for tuning in and tapping in to another episode of, I guess, the Hood Mystic is doing a video. I guess that's what we gonna call this. No, but I have a real serious topic, a real serious subject, and the subject matter is magic. And I really feel like us as people, we should take magic seriously. We should take magic as a real thing and not no bullshit. Oh, before we get into what I'm actually talking about, man, the links in the description. I started a Substack where I wrote a little something about this video, so feel free to utilize the links in the description. Read my Substack. I think it's awesome. I ain't been writing really because I've been lazy, so I feel like the Substack will be my inspiration to write, but I'm writing not to be lazy. I'm always like, I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, which is like bullshit excuses for not writing. I love to write, but I haven't been writing, so that's why I started the Substack. But it only matters if y'all support the Substack, so it don't cost nothing to read it. However, no. $7 a month for no reason, that'll be dope too. The goal is to get 80 people to do $7 a month, and they said it was about to be like 4,000. That math ain't mathing, or maybe it is mathing. I don't know. I need to get on my pivot or get on my grind or something. Well, that's why we talking about magic tonight, right? To get our shit in order, right? How many people in the chat? I got 26 people in the chat, so that's a lot. That's enough to know. One's in the chat if you wishing for things to get a little better in your life. I just want to know the crowd. Are y'all at the epitome of greatness? If y'all at the epitome of greatness, I want to know that too. So can we get twos in the chat? Because whoever is at the epitome of greatness, y'all gonna have to loan me $20 till Friday. You know how much gas is costing? One's if you trying to get a little bit better in your life. Two, if you at the epitome. Two, at a zero, $20 for gas money. Can things get a little better for you? Okay. All right. I don't see no twos yet, because y'all really tripping on that $20 I see. Y'all really acting funny over that goddamn 20. Ain't none of y'all at the highest epitome of all life that have to offer? Y'all not getting fed grapes yet? Y'all must not be woke. This ain't the woke crowd this evening, I see. This is not the woke crowd. She said 1 and 2. Justine, I need $1 or $2. You feel me? 1 and 2 is $12 will do. You feel me? No, I'm just joshing. So the whole matter of discussion is magic, but before we get to magic, because I said before, but now I'm saying before right now. Before we get to magic, of course, y'all be like, Hood, I already got your book. Why you going to just promote your book in every video? Yes, I'm gonna promote it in every video, because if you got it, that's excellent for you. I'm happy for you. I'm hoping you doing the exercises. I'm hoping you taking notes. I'm hoping you identifying your emotions and things of that nature. But it's people out here in these streets, family, that do not have Chakra Nova. They don't even got the book. Like, they bought some Loud. They bought some goddamn Hennessy. They bought some condoms. Condoms cost about $6.99 for the 3-pack nowadays since inflation. If you had a wild weekend and you got 3 packs of condoms, you could have bought goddamn Chakra Nova. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You could have bought Chakra Nova. However, you bought 3 packs of ultra scented condoms. Damn shame. But now you can redeem yourself. Friday is payday. Before you buy condoms this weekend, think about activating your chakras. Man, I'm telling you, that last section in that book, The School of Sexual Science, is better than a condom. Can we get some checks? Can we get a check? Hey, The School of Sexual Science is better than buying condoms. The School of Sexual Science is better than Durex Trojans put together. Don't treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. That's how it goes. I'm gonna promote my shit, but I ain't gonna be boring. I ain't gonna. Every time I think about promoting my book, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make somebody laugh. But at the same time, y'all niggas better buy my goddamn book. I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. All right, all right, black folks. Let's stop bullshitting. Let's stop bullshitting. And let's get into the art of influencing or predicting events or producing marvels using the hidden natural forces. Because the opposite of this is getting your ass kicked. And I'm tired of us getting our ass kicked. So let's get into some supernatural art. The thing about supernatural art is just 3 words put together, right? It's supernatural and art. You already super, Ashe. You already natural, Ashe. And you can create art, Ashe. So put it all together. What I'm saying is, you're going to have to put some time and energy towards doing some magical shit with your old ass. You ain't too grown to go out in the forest with a magical wand and start wishing for shit. Alakazam, alakazoom, abracadabra. Right? Especially the art of controlling the actions of spiritual or superhuman beings. Ooh. See, the thing about it, right? It ain't that many people in the world. It's you and everybody else, black man. Couple white people out here in these streets. I ain't going to seclude y'all. But honestly, white folks, if y'all ain't about to talk about how y'all benefited from goddamn white supremacy and how I'm getting my ass kicked in reference to white supremacy, we can't be friends for real. Okay? Y'all act like, well, shit, I didn't never own no slaves. That was my granddaddy. Hey, man. All I'm saying is, hook me up with a good goddamn realtor or some shit. You feel me? Like, goddamn. Just get off the bullshit. Give me one of them jobs at the goddamn, the nail making factory that y'all be working at. Which one of y'all be making the plumbing shit? The PVC pipe fittings and shit. Let me be on the board. How about that? Put me on one of the boards. I just want to show up once or twice every month and get the most money out of everybody that work for a company. How about that? And maybe we can start progressing this conversation. Otherwise, I'm about to talk to some black folks about doing magic. Cause y'all gonna act like y'all ain't have my granddaddy on that goddamn chain gang. Cause he stole a pack of gum or some shit like that. And everything is just everything. So what I'm saying is, you have the mundane reality that's based upon white supremacy. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way up it. Ain't no way down it, nigga. Listen, bro. It's a thing called hip hop, nigga. It's called Boys in the Hood, nigga. It's called Menace to Society. White supremacy, dog. Everything that we love and adore, nigga, soul food to kill your ass quicker than a goddamn 30 clip. I'm saying the mundane reality is a minefield, and you can find a comfortable place if you like. But we not talking about super, nor are we talking about natural, nor are we talking about art. We talking about something completely different. I don't know what we talking about. However, when you get into your power, when you get into your consciousness, All right, I be trying to explain this, but let me try to explain it further. If you was to walk into a foreign or ethnic business and you walk in there and you look to the left or you look to the right or you look up or you look down, you bound to see some form of a Buddha, a cat, a frog, Lakshmi, Saint Mary, Saint Benedict, somebody up in that bitch representing a supernatural and superhuman force. When you walk into a black establishment, you got niggas over there waiting for their food for the past hour and a half. They getting an attitude. You getting second thoughts on, should I even order my food? But you already in there and you don't want to be that nigga that just turn around and leave. So you sit there and order your food. They waiting an hour and a half more. You waiting 2.5 hours more. You should have brought a fucking flat screen with you and made a day out of it. Ain't no demons in that restaurant. Ain't no statues. Ain't shit in there. But your aunt and your uncle, your aunt taking the orders, your uncle cooking the food in the same old ass grease. Cause y'all ain't get the contract with the dude that come in and clean the grease out at night or nothing like that. Cause y'all don't got no demons working for y'all. Y'all ain't got no magic working for y'all. How you gonna attract your clientele? Don't you hate that? This is probably a diversion and digression. I hope I get back on topic. It's late. I might not get on topic again. But don't you hate when people don't know how their customers is gonna come? But they want to start a business? And then they start the business and then they ass be sitting around waiting for motherfuckers to just magically show up. You don't got no mercurial deities attached. You don't got no mercurial deities attached to your business. The Chinese people do. The Mexican people do. Like, our concept of spirituality and spiritual development is more of, is if they play some good ass gospel music, check. Our concept of spirituality is Smokey Norfolk, Kirk Franklin, Yolanda Adams. Alone in the world. That's what we on. But see, my point is trying to get back on track. When you think about voodoo, you know how long, you know when they be talking about like the voodoo revolution, the revolution in Haiti, right? You know how long that revolution lasts? That revolution lasted for 12 years. Them niggas was fighting for 12 years, fam. They wasn't, it was just no, when I hear it, I be thinking about like, they just did like a ritual one day and they just did a battle and then all of a sudden they just took over and won. No, they was fighting for 12 years for their independence. Now think about that. Think about the world that we living in now. Think about the war that we face with and understand it's the same thing. You know how perplexed the French was when these Haitians, they don't got no weapons, they don't got no guns, they don't even got that many people. But what they do have is magic. What they do have is the art of controlling the actions of spiritual and superhuman beings. So you got to understand, your imagination is vast. How you use your imagination and how you concentrate your imagination is the modality of magic. So you're going to have imagination regardless, right? You're going to be imaginative. And you can imagine your baby daddy is cheating on you so much so that it's real. Even you don't know if that nigga cheating on you or not. If you imagine that he cheating on you so much so that you have an emotional or mental reaction to it, he as good as cheated on you. But the reality is that same imagination that you utilize for fuck shit is going to be the same imagination that you use to bring about a better reality. Because we all say, everybody say, I'm trying to get a little better at life. I'm trying to improve a little better at life. But then y'all want to listen to Yolanda Adams all day to bring about a better situation for you. And it might be a little bit more control of the external supernatural and spiritual forces. So when you reference human beings and ritualistic, religious, or spiritual human beings, you are talking about one of the members of the learned and priestly class, one of the royalty. And beyond any ego or any existential, circumstantial shit to reference, a person that's doing a ritual is more powerful than Barack Obama, because in the present moment, that person that's doing a ritual is a vessel for the true cosmic reality, for which the true and cosmic reality can't even express itself if it wasn't for you. Never once have you just been walking and the spirit said, I am a spirit and I'm here to speak to everybody here. Spirit speak through me and you. Now, a nigga can look at you like, yeah, you full of shit. But then come back 2 months later like, hey, man, remember that shit you was saying and I told you that you was full of shit about? Can you repeat it verbatim what you said? Because I think what you said actually have a lot to do with what I'm dealing with right now. But since I wasn't able to perceive you influencing or predicting events and producing marvels because you was tapped into the hidden and natural forces, I thought you was just full of shit. So one of the main things we talk about is how you look at yourself and how you see yourself. First of all, you got to understand you royalty. First of all, you have to understand that you are a mirror and a vessel for cosmic and divine reality. And the hood mystic can't do that for you. Can't none of these niggas do that for you, actually. You gonna have to actually do that for yourself. And that's really the key. To be able, have power. Every day I've been waking up this morning, I've been hearing the word spiritual power. Like, you can't be on Instagram talking about you spiritual this and you spiritual that and you getting your ass whipped. The nature of it is power. The nature of it is control. That's why I say in the mundane world, I can't be cool with you. Because you got all the power. You got the power. Power. That's why you don't want to talk to me about nothing spiritual. That's why you don't want to talk to me about black pussy. Do you? Because that's where I got the power at. That's why you don't want to invite me to your shaman parties and shit like that. That's why you don't want to invite me to your weird ass rituals and shit. No, you don't want to invite me. No. That's where my power lies at. So, us as melanated people cutting through all the shit and cutting through all the bullshit, making it simple and plain. When you try to play the mundane game and you get your ass whooped, that's because you don't got no power. But the very nature of your being and the very nature of your understanding, supernatural art, to be able to have power. Now, just because I'm saying it don't mean you're going to access it. Certain criterias and shit. And the reality of the cosmos is that they reflect all types of realities. There's people I watched the coolest shit, man. It's this dude named Daniel on YouTube. He built a whole fucking log cabin. He was living completely by himself and built the log cabin by himself. Amazing shit. Made me feel like I wasn't shit as a human being. Like, what the fuck have I been doing with my life? I can't build no fucking log cabin, like a real legit log cabin with a door, basement, and floors, and all types of shit. It was just him and his dogs. So I'm saying all of that to say, it's all types of shit that you could be doing in this world. So generally, you should find the shit that you want to do and get beyond that point. A lot of people don't know what the fuck they want to do. So if you don't know what the fuck you want to do, you're going to be trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. Say, for instance, you know what it is that you want to do. Right? Say, for instance, it's something that you know what you want to do. Now, you know what it is, what you want to do. You're doing what you want to do. That's only a quarter of the game. The rest of the game is your emotional spectrum. And this is the shit that you can't hide. You know how people be motivated from fear and just operate in fear and live in fear? And that's their reality, reacting to fear, responding to fear. They got the nest, they got the camera, they got guns, they buying more guns, they buying more cameras, they just want to see everything and shoot everything. Well, them type of people not going to understand shit that I got to say. Right? I mean, the more that I study this, the more intolerable I am with people. Because I can't control a person's emotional, vibratory frequency or structure. Because that emotional, vibratory frequency and structure is going to determine whether they're able to perceive the spiritual realms. And whether you perceive the spiritual realms within yourself, first of all, is not going to be actually magic. Because, let's go back. When you talk about magic, you're not talking about the apparent natural forces. You're talking about the hidden natural forces. Okay? So when it comes to doing this work, it has shit to do with what you see and everything what you don't see. And the main things that you don't see is not super spiritual and super deep. It's simple shit like shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, teetering into boredom, just wasting your days and things of that nature. Woo. Like I said, not knowing what you want to do. That's going to be that's a chore within itself. However, look at the prism, then look at the chakra system. The chakra system is a result of energy. Not like spiritual hocus pocus energy, but like solar energy shining upon your vessel. So when you think about activated chakras, or you think about the chakras within your body, you just look at a piece of glass. If you had a very clean piece of glass, a shiny piece of glass, and you put it in front of the sun would shine through it, and then it will reflect this color spectrum. Now, this color spectrum is ubiquitous within all of our spiritual development. So when you're looking at chakras, you're looking at you being a magnifier of cosmic and divine energy. But now think about this. Think about how everybody talking about peace and enlightenment and shit like that. And it's more of an aesthetic. It's more of like a vibration. It's more of a look, right? And then like if you ever got to know a person and be like, oh, you so enlightened on TV, but when I get to know you, you real fucked up when I get close to you. Where these niggas, they be acting like they so at peace and they so much of a zen and shit like that. Whether you that or not, that's like nobody's business, and nobody's even going to be able to perceive. Like, don't nobody know if I'm at peace or if I'm a fucked up ass person or not. You only going to be able to imagine. And that's all of these spiritual niggas. And that's you too. That's everybody. The point that I'm saying is, really seek peace. Really seek enlightenment. Really seek love. As energy signatures and frequencies that's going to allow you to have power. Because if a nigga just on here acting like, first a nigga act like they a demon, check. Then he realized, oh, demons is, or she realized, oh, demons will fuck me up. So let me not be a demon and let me try some other shit. And then let me try some other shit. And then let me try some other shit. See, y'all niggas think that it's all about doing shit. Just reading shit and doing shit. But what about your emotional, vibratory response to emotional and real life shit? Cause I don't know shit. Let's say that. Let's just put that out there. But what I will say is, if I was to ever say that I know some shit, what I would say is when you actually get to a level of peace, joy, and enlightenment, the next thing to say is that everybody can kiss your ass. When you trying to make people think that you deep, or think that you spiritual, or think that you have something to say, or that I'm going to uplift you, I'm going to make your life better, I have this system that's going to improve your shit. You sign up for my class, right? But you don't address your anger is going to win. I don't give a fuck if you read my book, sign up for my classes, get a reading from me, become my best friend, give me some fucking sloppy toppy. If your anger is the predominant energy, I don't give a fuck what you reading. This is just, if I was to ever say something in reference to what I know, and trust me, I don't know shit. I'm just reading off some bullshit ass, paper ass notes. So, just some shit, some scribble scrabble. I write like I never graduated fucking middle school. So don't put me on no pedestal whatsoever. All I'm saying is the love and the joy and the peace that I experience. Only what I realized, where I thought it was going to be this great big epiphany of big booties and coconut water and all types of just ankhs and dashikis and shit. All it was, man, all these niggas can kiss my ass, because I'm not going to ruin my peace for none of these niggas. Nobody, not a soul. I'm up here, and the worst thing I could do is go down there, because I was down there in the guilt, shame, and apathy shit, It acting like I was spiritual, but really I was mad. Really I was afraid. Really I just wanted somebody to love me and give me a hug and maybe give me some sloppy toppy later, but wasn't nobody giving me no sloppy toppy. So I just had to sit alone in my room and deal with the fact that I was sitting alone in my room. See, if I'm a lonely ass person, ain't no spiritual shit gonna help me become less lonelier. See, the thing is called emotional intelligence, and see, emotional intelligence is a skill. It requires you to, like, so it's easy to be perfect and be by yourself. It's harder to be around people because now you got to refine yourself. Now you got to find yourself through your relationships, and your relationships liable to drive you crazy, and you liable to project the whole entire relationship. Well, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. Nobody ain't shit. But what I see from this perspective is that a bunch of people is at the lower emotional realm. And maybe they get a little bit up when they go on a vacation, right? For them 3 days they on their vacation, they probably in the realm of what? Acceptance, maybe, willingness, maybe, neutrality, maybe. Because you at the vacation and you like, damn, it's Saturday, I'm leaving Sunday. I spent $1,500 for this bullshit, right? How was the vacation? It was good, but I'm back here at this fucking call center. So I want y'all to understand that this is the game. If they can keep you in the realms of your emotional feelings, they'll be like, this is happening over here. This is happening over there. This is happening over here. You try to get your breath. Guess what, nigga? This is happening over here. You like, oh shit, let me pay attention to what's happening over there. What's happening over there? Guess, like, shit. This shit that's happening on the news. This shit that's happening around the corner, nigga. This shit that's happening. But see, when you get enlightenment, when you get peace and you get joy, they can kiss your ass. When you down there trying to save motherfuckers and trying to make the world a better place in reference to you can't even manage your emotions. You don't even got no power for real. You ain't even understanding shit for real. A lot of times we just don't understand shit. And the game is, well, if you sign up here, you would then learn and understand some shit. And it's like, well, how do I feel? People think I act funny, but really, I really be feeling the love within my heart so deeply. And I can sense that people don't feel that. That shit weird to me. But you know, downloads ain't going to download themselves, you feel me? These spirits can't talk to themselves all day. If y'all don't want to raise y'all energy, shit. Talking to Oshun is okay with me. You feel me? I'm not going to be complaining about this. But please believe that there's no extra special shit. You just gotta understand, when you see niggas like Sadhguru or Deepak Chopra or any type of like Bodhisattva Indian advanced motherfucker, they have the aesthetic of enlightenment. They have the aesthetic of peace. And nigga, that's where you need to get to. But not like them. You gotta get to it in the real and genuine type of way, where the shit where you hoping that, you know, your girlfriend will be happy and, you know, you hope she don't yell at you today. And then, you know, you reach the point of true zen where you say, listen, If you ain't gonna have the love of your soul and your spiritual self and activate your chakras and understand the spiritual energies that exist all around you, then kiss my ass. Cause this is what this, like, not to be crass or anything. This is what I mean. See this visible light spectrum? And let's just imagine that this is the chakras. Imagine that this is the emotional spectrum. Imagine that this is like, you know, your dog that you had for 19 years just get, you know, a piano fall on it or some shit like that. It's the worst pain ever, right? It's only going to be a percentage of a slither of the entirety of the awe for which you could experience. Like, death in this realm is like a goddamn star taking a fart in reference to the cosmos, right? A star can pass gas, and that could equate to 15,000 9/11s on this realm. We are going fucking pandemonium. In the cosmos, motherfuckers would be like, damn, Venus, your ass stink. Nigga, that ain't me, Marge. You know that be you stinking up here, nigga. I ain't fart on nobody. Shit, they back there laughing about fucking farting. We down here going riots, pulling our fucking hair out, because we don't even understand that our little reality, whatever we experience here, it could be the most grossest experience known to man. I mean, use all of the imagination that you have and trigger the most craziest situation that your mind can handle. In the realms of the cosmos, in the realm of the infinity, it don't matter. Shit, them niggas done seen hydrogen bombs, whole planet supernova out of nowhere. They don't give a fuck about shit. They be like, man, this shit is forever, man. You would just transmogrify into a whole nother energy and won't even realize that what had happened was that, like, this lifetime was like a piece of grain of sand. And all of your lifetimes was like the largest beach ever in the whole entire cosmos. So whatever you experience, the trick is to raise your frequency and vibration beyond enlightenment. Because the inverse would be, you don't want to do it like I did it. I went beyond the darks and the depths of sadness to get to the shit that I've been. I didn't experience the crazy deaths and the crazy shit and the weird spiritual shit to be like, okay, spirituality is real. Gotta be real. It's too weird. Let me get a magic wand or something. Let me start watching Harry Potter or reading the books or something, cause this shit ain't normal. See, I went it from the downward spiral. See, and that shit will leave you more confused than need to be. So don't do it like I did it. Don't go through the death and destruction and the Thanatos and try to act like you want some shit. Like, actually go through it through some peace, enlightenment, and love shit, because that really will elevate you. If you want a deeper elaboration, please visit the link in my description. Read my goddamn Substack. So when you think about ritual and magic, first thing you're gonna need is a tool. You're gonna need a wand, a ring, or a talisman, which would be a necklace or something. Now, this is a bare minimum shit. If you don't got nothing and you can't go out and get a fucking twig, can't get a branch off a tree, then leave this magic shit alone. Y'all done seen every single magic thing in the world, and a nigga got a magical wand. Well, hood, what if I don't got a magical wand? Can I still do magic? No, just sit your ass down. I don't got a wand. Just don't worry about it. You need imagination and you need a magic wand. Hood, I don't got a magic wand. I told you, go outside, get a branch, get a twig. If you want to be fancy, dip it in some like glue, make it hard, put your crystals on there. Do you a magic wand? Y'all done grew up and seen every magician have a magic wand. We talking about magic. Check. We not talking about getting your ass ate. We not talking about taking a walk to the park. We not talking about fucking Stranger Things. We not talking about do the right thing. We not talking about nothing but doing fucking magic. And as far as I know, niggas had wands. Now, I know y'all try to get around it because y'all just want to be like, you know, whatever. I don't need much but myself and my energy. And that been when getting your ass kicked. So you get your tools and you charge your tools. If you get a branch and you starting off with a branch, tape a goddamn crystal to that damn branch. Look on Etsy. Get you a magic wand off Etsy. Consecrate it. Look online. How to wiki. How to make a magic wand. Good. What you say I needed again? Because you said it was something that was a bare minimum. I can't forget. I can forget it. You said a chalice. No, it wasn't a chalice. It wasn't a chalice. It was damn, man. I can't remember, Hood. You said it was a bare minimum too, man. I forgot. You said it a few times so I could remember it. Can you repeat it one more time? You need a fucking magic wand. Magic wand. Damn, shit, man. Thank you. Now, if you don't have a wand and you don't vibrate with a magic wand, get you a ring. If you don't have a ring, you don't vibrate with rings, you don't vibrate with wands. Get you a talisman. If you don't vibrate with talismans, you don't vibrate with wands, you don't vibrate with goddamn rings. There's people like that too. You ever be trying to give niggas solutions and they be like, well, it costs $2 to join this class. Well, Hood, what if I don't got $2? What you want me to do? Can I wash dishes afterwards or something? That's just general nigga shit. Never mind. I was gonna say something. It was like, Hood, you was just bashing the white people at the beginning. Now you want to give them praise. I'm saying white people don't give you trouble though. They don't. If you got some shit that costs $45, white people give you $55. You'd be like, do you need change? They'd be like, no, that's a tip. Niggas, if the shit be 30, them niggas either gonna give you 30 or 28. Any service business, black people, any service business, anytime you see a person working somewhere and you exchange money, give them a fucking tip. You will live a much longer and happier and better life. Let's get to why we came here. Banishing. I got a new cleaning product coming out called Banish. Brought to you by the Lesser Pentagram Ritual. That's pretty cool though, I think. Got my own cleaning supply called Banish. Now, this is a metaphor and analogy. In the article on the Substack, link is in the description. I get into more detail and more depth. I like that word. Depth is probably one of the coolest words ever. Anyways. We talking about doing magic. And before we go any further, y'all be like, Hood, what exactly is magic again? Magic is the art of influencing or predicting events and producing marvels by using the hidden natural forces. Now, you want to produce something. You want to better your life. You want to improve your life. You want to make things better. But 10 times out of 10, like, I done talked to all of y'all niggas at least once. I done talked to y'all all at least once. And every single last one of y'all want to somehow conjure up y'all past and bring y'all past into the future. Every single last one of y'all. Never once. Y'all more liking to wipe y'all asses than do a banishing ritual. Imagine having the cleanest ass in the city, but having the dirtiest energy on the block. That don't add up. Do that add up? That math is not mathing to me. You done washed your ass, but your spiritual energy, niggas would be like, well, my inner child. Listen, I banished my inner child. My inner child don't exist no more. Fuck that nigga. Well, Bobby Hemmett didn't say that. Listen, everything must go. Well, what about your ancestors? Everything must go. Everything must go. Everything must go. Because if I banish and I say I'm banishing everything but my inner child, but my inner child is the nigga that's on bullshit. If I banish and I say I'm banishing everything but my ancestors, but my ancestors the ones on bullshit. Imagine you washing dishes and you saying, I'm gonna wash everything off but the mold. I'm gonna keep the mold because I like the mold. Wouldn't you just clean everything off of that? You ain't just going to just keep certain shit like, oh, I got some tomatoes on there. I want to keep the tomato dust, but I'm going to just wash off the bananas. You clean everything. Everything must go. See, even though we talk about magic and we talk about spirituality, 10 times out of 10, y'all trying to keep these old niggas afloat. Me, I'm trying to banish these niggas. You dig me? I will banish these niggas to the abyss. You don't want to fuck. The first rule to magic is banishing. The first rule to eating food is not cooking. In the chat, what's the first rule? All my cookers, if you ever cooked, this is going to separate the men from the boys and the girls from the women. What's the first thing y'all do before y'all cook? What's the first thing y'all do before y'all cook? I need some answers. There's 54 people on here. So at least 10 of y'all can let me know what y'all do before y'all start cooking. Because if y'all say the wrong answer, y'all will get blocked. Because we is not going to have people who is afraid to banish goddamn food stains. Goddamn dirt on the floor. Damn stove dirty. But you like, I'm hungry, let's eat. No. No. Hell no. Kitchen gotta get cleaned first before we even think about what we about to cook or what's about to be ate. Cause ain't nobody about to cook over no fucking dirty shit. That's just a no-no. I be hungry as hell. Fuck, I gotta fucking wash these goddamn dishes though. Check. Oh, y'all my main raised y'all right. Y'all my main raised y'all right. She got y'all just cooking over just cooking over shit. Just cooking over shit, huh? If you ain't gonna eat a meal off a dirty stove, why you gonna do a spell on top of some dirty energy? Listen, the inner child must go. The trauma must go. The past molestation and hurt and degradation and racism must go. See, I understand, yeah, racist country, But since y'all not going to do shit about the racism, since y'all not going to give me a job on the board, check, they is not going to put you on the board. They not going to say, you're supposed to show up 3 times a month. Your obligations on the board is to show up 3 times a month and vote 4 times, yay or nay, and you get fucking $50,000 every quarter. See, they not going to put us on the board. So they leave you no fucking choice. Now you gotta banish they ass. Oh, Hood, why you gotta banish? Why you gotta banish us? See, y'all had a nuts and bolts factory. Y'all made $10 million selling nuts and bolts to fucking AutoZone and fucking Home Depot. I'm selling fucking t-shirts. It's a big fucking difference. So, with that being said, time to banish your ass. Good. Why you gotta banish us? Why you gotta banish? That kitchen should be clean after each meal and before each meal. Every time you do magic, your kitchen should be clean. Check. Every time you do magic, your room should be clean. Check. Every time you do magic, your house should be clean. Imagine doing a ritual over some fucking dirty clothes. You got fucking clothes baskets in the left-hand corner and shit. Your bed ain't even made. You talking about alakazam, alakazum, abracadabra, but you can't even fucking clean your fucking... It's funny. And I'm sorry to belabor a simple point, but you ever been like confused on some shit and gave your house a deep cleaning, then got your mind right? You ever a Saturday, good Saturday, you don't know where your life is headed? Your life could be headed up, down, you don't know what the fuck going on. But you just start cleaning with the lemons and the pine saws and the shit. You start mopping, getting a good mop going. You mop one time, you start feeling good. Let me flush this water out, get some fresh water and mop this shit again. Let me wax this damn floor. Let me fucking clean these baseboards. Ideas start coming to you. You start concentrating. You start being able to focus because you can't focus and mess. See, I'm speaking in a metaphor and you probably would have to have an imagination or a metaphorical brain to get what I'm saying. Or you could be mundane, like, this nigga really know how to clean up his goddamn house. I don't know what this have to do with spirituality, but shit, if I'ma clean up, I'ma clean up. Like, no. We talking about emotions and mental shit. Cause the reality is, y'all so pressed over y'all boyfriends that you ain't banished that nigga yet. It's like that nigga is on the plate, you ain't washed his ass, and then you put him on the next plate. Imagine it's goddamn Wednesday. We eating dinner on Wednesday or Thursday. It's Thursday now. We eating dinner on Thursday. But I got the food from Wednesday on it. And y'all be on y'all goddamn dates talking about y'all exes. Y'all be on y'all damn dates talking about y'all baby daddies. Y'all be really like, well, he just holds a special place in my heart.
I just love that man. I just love him. I just love him so much. And we can't be together, but we got 5 beautiful kids together. But anyway, what's your name? You cute. Anyways, I'm just thinking about him. I'm probably gonna call him after we leave, because me and you just dating. We ain't serious. I love him. You cool though. You taking me out and shit? He never took me out. You get 1 point. This dick get the rest of the points though. I'm sorry. You cute.
So you want to do love work, but you don't want to banish. You don't want to banish your ex nigga. You don't want to banish your baby daddy. But you want to do a love spell. You want to do a money spell. You want to do prosperity work. But you don't want to banish your poverty consciousness. You need to banish every day. Banish before you go to work. Banish before you fucking get home. Banish before you go to sleep. Banish, 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 banish. Because there are aspects of you, demonic aspects of you, that you're not cognizant of because they are aspects of you. And generally, we always think that we're either too good or we're too bad. Never get the proper, clean perspective on ourselves and our energy. We always misjudging ourselves. We always misunderstanding ourselves because we never banish. We've been eating food on the same goddamn plate. Never washing it. Talking about what happened in high school. Talking about the inner child. Niggas so quick to talk about some shit that done happened before. Just sound like some niggas who ain't never banished to me. Cause the thing about me is that I don't never be remembering y'all. Not like y'all, like the spiritual niggas, I remember y'all, we cool, we talk. Y'all know my body. Y'all know my body, nigga. Y'all know my body. But I'm talking about the people that I grew up with. Them niggas been banished, fam. The fuck? Been banished. So banishing is going to help you concentrate. And right now, I'm not even talking about doing the work or like what you would do after you banish. Really, banishing is the cleaning process. Now, whatever you going to do, like say for instance, you got, let's look at your spiritual magical temple, right? Whatever you going to do. Some of y'all going to be porn stars in y'all temple. Some of y'all going to be basketball players in y'all temple. Some of y'all going to be sorcerers in y'all temple. Some of y'all going to be woodworkers. Some of y'all going to be jewelers. Some of y'all going to be scam artists. It's your temple. You can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do in it. What do all of us have in common in reference to all of our temples? We all going to do different shit. I'm going to do love rituals for $5 hoes, right? You going to be doing goddamn, who knows? You going to be doing prosperity rituals, you know, for for food stamps. You going to do food stamp prosperity rituals. It's going to be all no holds barred. But the whole time, we going to have that one shit playing in the background. I got the power. And we going to all be in our temples. But the only thing that we have in common is that all of our temples is clean. Check. All of our temples is banished. We tuned into our new spiritual, cosmic, divine energy because we all fucking banished. That's what we all have in common. Whether I got a left foot and a right foot that's longer than each other don't have shit to do with anything. Just because I got a 6-pack, but it ain't really a 6-pack. It's like I got 6 jelly rolls on the side, don't have nothing to do with nothing. The only thing is a secret society. All we ask is that you banish your inner child before you come in here. Well, I gotta have my inner child because I heard in an old lecture that the inner child was important. We banishing everything in this bitch. We banishing our names. We don't even fucking know our name. We don't know shit. We just know that the fucking temple is clean, goddammit. That's all we know. The reality is that whether you talking to OTO members, you talking to Thelemites, talking to goddamn Rosicrucians, if they gonna do a magical ritual, they gonna consecrate and they gonna do a banishing. The thing about niggas is that we have no aesthetic, and we just hope that, you know, one day we can all come together and sing Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. See, black people look at spirituality like a revival, when really spirituality is a baptism. Check. A purification. Check. See, your inner child, you bring him into the goddamn ritual, and he like, oh shit. You open up your subconscious and your conscious mind, your inner child, like, shit, nigga, it's my time now. I want 15 gallons of ice cream. Like, that was God, nigga. We could have got a fucking mansion. You talking about you want some goddamn ice cream. You come up out of your trance, goddamn ice cream truck outside, got into a fucking accident, got fucking gallons of ice cream on your front porch. Cause you didn't banish your fucking inner child, dumbass. Who told you that your inner child was See, the inner child is only important to niggas who ain't never had no kids. Check. Y'all obviously not. Y'all either deadbeat dads or y'all ain't got no pussy. Check. The only people talking about inner children, cause ain't no mama talking about tapping into her inner child, is only these fucking loosey goose ass hoes who can't figure shit out and just only imagine that it's their inner child. See, when you around children and you love your children and you be around your children and you care for your children, the first thing you realize is that goddamn these niggas is on bullshit way more than they supposed to be. And you want to conjure that into your spiritual practice? Now you fucking getting crayons as a manifestation. Cause that's what your inner child want. You getting fucking little Debbie cakes. I'm banishing that nigga. He not coming. Well, how you gonna banish your inner childhood? I'm banishing. I mean, that's the whole purpose. Everything must go. I didn't make the rules. The cleanliness. I'm not sweeping shit under my bed this time. I did that shit when I was 12. See, you can clean for motherfuckers to look at it, or you can clean because you want your shit to be clean. There's two different versions. Cleaning for, you know how your mom be like, shit, just because you put shit under the roof, under the fucking bed, see, what you don't understand, nigga, is that this ain't clean. That. Well, it look clean. It look clean. Don't nobody be under my bed. Don't nobody be in my closet. It look clean, Mom. It look clean. For more of an elaboration, please visit the Substack. Link is in the description. Now, we focusing straight on banishing, because banishing is going to be a necessary process for all magical processes. We going to foray into sigil making, into dreaming in our next video. But if you do a sigil and you didn't banish, your sigil is on bullshit. If you dreaming and you didn't banish the energy before you went to sleep, your dreams is on bullshit. What you talking about? My dreams is on bullshit. Your dreams is on bullshit. So, what is banishing? Like I said, ring, talisman, dagger, wand, magic wand. If y'all haven't never seen a TV show or a book or a comic book or any reference to any magician, they always had some form of a wand or some form of a device. So with that being said, you will consecrate the four corners in the four directions. The four corners are east, west, north, and south, and the four directions are up, down, left, and right. What this does is create an imaginary force field barrier around you, up and down, side and side. Now, how do I know that this is work? How do I know that you can do this? Because I done had baby mamas imagine that I was cheating and all I was doing is at work. They knew I was at work. I was calling them from work. They thought I had they thought I was talking to them from a green screen. They thought I had my break room on the green screen, y'all. They thought I had a FaceTime green screen, like I would just fake it and have a green screen in my background when I call them. I was at work at break. I know you cheating on me because I'm imagining that you cheating on me. I just know that you cheating on me because I called you and you ain't answer. You call back in 3 minutes, but that's enough time because I know you.
It only take you 3 minutes to come. I know. I called you 3 minutes. Call me back. You think I'm done? I'm not done. I knew what you was doing, nigga.
So this is how I know you can imagine a fucking force field around you. This is how I know for a fact you can imagine a force field. Like, you got to direct your imagination energy. And yes, you want a psychic boundary around you. Dog, you don't know shit of what's happening in the spiritual realm because of the goddamn spectrum. Most of the gamma rays, ultraviolet, infrared, radar waves, microwaves, television waves, radio waves, all of them waves is on bullshit. Trust me. All of the entities and the energies associated with them waves is to fuck you up. So y'all know that shit, that magic shit scare you a little bit because that magic shit is real and you be doing a little shit and hear a motherfucking pop and a poop and a whoop and a wham and you like, oh shit, I'm about to cut this goddamn candle off. How you cut this candle off? How you cut this candle off, Hood? I lit a candle. How you cut it off? How you cut a candle off? What the fuck you talking about, sis? How you cut it off? Hood, how you cut this candle off? Blow it? Oh shit. I'm sorry, Hood. I was scared. I was scared. Yeah, I'll call you back. I'm about to blow it out. Let me call you back. Them energies, them psychic energies is not to be fucked with. Okay? Not to be fucked with. So, in reference to them not to be fucked with, you owe it to yourself, fam. I would be like, well, maybe, maybe not. But then when you study every magical ritual book, they always say, yeah, make sure you do a banishing first. At least the ones that I read, they be like, make sure you do a little banishing first. I mean, shit, I'm just saying, you gonna have to banish some shit first. So, for me, like if you see in a diagram, they got a triangle in the east, a square in the west, a moon in the south. For me, I do the pinnacles. Put me a pinnacle barrier around myself. And that's when I'm in my magical workings. And I do magical workings. And once the magical workings is over, I close up the portals. And I go about my day. Now, I promise you, if you just get into the habit or just get into the regularity of using your imagination for creating a psychic boundary around you, using your imagination to clear all fuck energy from you, and just concentrate on your spiritual body, your spiritual self, purifying your mind, purifying your emotions, uh, this is going to benefit you tremendously. Let me think. I'm trying to. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and read the article for people who might not read the link in the description. And I'll just cause I know I just been cutting up and I've been talking a lot of shit. And I know I talk a lot of shit and a lot of people can miss the message. And because of that, I really want to sincerely say, from the bottom of my heart, y'all niggas can kiss my ass for not having no fucking sense of humor. How about that? Right? The hell? Why y'all just think I'm supposed to sound like the Clear Eyes guy all the time? I just don't have that to do. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. Success in magical practice depends on crossing over and perceiving the hidden and invisible worlds. Like the different ranges along the electromagnetic spectrum, the ability to go beyond the mundane human emotions allows you to mentally and emotionally align with cosmic divine energy. The planetary and cosmic energy rain down on the planet, and we as human beings have the opportunity to transmute the current codes, not that old ass shit that niggas was talking about in videos back in the day, but the current codes to present successes naturally, right? I want your life to be better naturally. I don't want you to work hard. I want you to go beyond enlightenment, go beyond peace, go beyond love, because everything beyond that is a natural success with no fame, no pressure, no nothing. The trick is raising your frequency and purifying your body. A raised frequency allows for you to perceive spiritual energy, while a cleansed body allows the light codes to travel freely towards your consciousness. If this sounds too good to be true, it probably is, and you're in a lowered emotional state, so you're right. The goal is to understand that raising your vibration is going into a trance state. Depending on what we are doing, we go in between different brainwave states throughout our day. However, I will hope you would intentionally incorporate a trance state to communicate with your subconscious mind effectively in these days' times. Because just saying what you want and how you want it is not enough to actually get it. Everybody want money, everybody want love, but the reality, it takes a certain type of person to actually get it. When we sleep, we are in a delta state, and our subconscious mind is dominant, and our conscious mind is, sleep. At the crack of dawn, when we grand rise, we are in a theta state. The subconscious mind is still dominant, but the conscious mind can perceive what the subconscious mind is doing. Think of the moment you're not quite awake, or having a vivid ass dream that makes you feel like you're there. The theta state can happen when we are awake, such as a vivid daydream, or when we are driving and can't remember how we made it home. I've been there a few times. The sweet spot in trance is the alpha state. Magic is when you're relaxed, but thinking, yet not trying to solve a problem. Think about swimming in a pool or eating a sandwich. The alpha state is where you get your best ideas. Stress and anxiety are the main issues. They block you from relaxing and tapping into your magic. However, magic is going on an intentional alpha state, which will allow you the flow of cosmic energy to lead you while you take the actions necessary to fulfill your divine duties. The ego and the physical vessel are willing servants, but they will undoubtedly lead you to confusion and destruction when you allow them to lead. Therefore, The ability to relax and get in tune with the various sides of you is the central aspect of being a successful magician. However, you may only see yourself as physical and not be aware of your various bodies existing in this moment at this present time. You have all of these spiritual bodies existing right now. Get to know them now. You have a causal body. You have a cosmic celestial body. You have an etheric, an archetype, an archon. You have an astral body, a mental body, an emotional body, an etheric body, a physical body. And so with all of these bodies, they're all like going many different ways. So where you think you have to just continue to persist and go in these many different ways, all you have to do is get all of your bodies in cognizance, in alignment. And the only way you can do that with all of these bodies, all of these intelligences, is fucking relax, right? You can't just imagine that you're so smart at the lowest. Your physical body is the lowest level. So the greatest intelligence that your physical body can muster is the dumbest shit you'll ever fucking do. So it's better to just not do nothing, right? Relax and get to learn yourself. Check. Daydreaming and drifting on a memory, shout out to Isley Brothers, requires imagination to visualize something that may or may not be accurate. Magic utilizes those same muscles. So if you can daydream, if you could, drifting on a memory, that requires imagination. So if you want to do magic, you use those same muscles. See, the main difference between tapping into the hidden forces to bring about change and a random daydream is that magic precedes a banishing ritual. Dun dun dun. Banishing refers to one or more rituals intended to remove non-physical influences. These are all your demons, your spirits, ranging from spirits to negative influences. And it could be parts of yourself that's just old as fuck, like the inner child that don't need to be there. But I was listening to a goddamn podcast that said that the inner child was the most important thing. You saying something completely different, Hood. But at least you funny, so I'ma probably listen to you. Anyways, banishing allows you to concentrate on the task at hand while protecting you from your ignorance of the past. Inner child. You can do a banishing ritual to set off your magical ceremony or do a banishing tradition by itself. The rule is that there is no wrong way to banish. The only bad thing would be not to banish at all. Damn, I'm a cold little writer, ain't I? I'm kind of cold with this writing shit. Anyways, the irony lies in most don't banish at all. If you take a bath and wash your ass and eat every day, you can banish. What if wanting it isn't enough? See, banishing does not get the credit it deserves. Nevertheless, banishing plays a significant role in ritual magic. See, you want to concentrate on your magic and not be distracted. You want to be successful and not pulled off your path. So rid yourself of all energy that does not need to be there by utilizing your imagination. To conclude, banishing is suitable for, and not limited by, to keep away undesired, unseen entities such as spirits, demons, elementals, fairies, imps, hobgoblins, monsters, Bigfoot, etc. Banishing is suitable for filtering potent energies from the energies that will get in the way. See, when I put up the barrier, I welcome all potent energies that will assist me in my magical endeavors, and I tell all energies that's in the way to kiss my ass. Banishing is suitable for helping you concentrate, which helps you trigger your consciousness and unconsciousness to work together. See, concentrating is utilizing your mind and utilizing your subconscious to work on one goal. When you're not concentrating, you're not concentrating. And you're probably not concentrating because you haven't banished your fucking pesty ass ADHD inner child. Without banishing, it will be hard to enter into a trance state, which we had talked about earlier. And a trance state is the desired state for successful magical practices because you get to input directly into the subconscious mind. So we'll talk about in our next video, in our next article, in our next Walla Walla Bing Bang thing that we'll do, we'll be talking about how to input into your subconscious mind and how to read what your subconscious mind is talking to you through sigil working and also dream working. So, of course, I'm gonna work through some shit personally and have a couple of downloads and a couple anecdotal stories in reference to this is what I did, this is what happened. So I'm gonna start working with some sigils, start working with my dreams. But in reference to all of this shit, I'm gonna be banishing the whole entire time. No matter what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be banishing. So banishing is finally suitable for cleansing and stimulating a change in the brain waves. And when we have a change in our brain waves, we can get some magic popping off. So to create an imaginary psychic boundary around you is what you should do while you're doing a magical ritual. And remember, consecrate the four corners, east, west, north, south, and also the four directions, up, down, left, and right. Now that you got you a nice little barrier or a nice little pyramid, it's time to do magic. Now you could just live your life after you do a banishing or continue to read on whatever the fuck you want to do as far as sigils or dream working, or just get used to doing banishings. Stay tuned for my next video. Some sources, some books that y'all niggas should get or should have by now. If you don't got it by now, Money Magic. The reason why I got this book, believe it or not, is not for money, but it got a kick-ass banishing ritual in it. And of course, my favorite book of all time, Liber Null and the Psychonaut by Peter J. Carl. And of course, my all-time favorite book, Chakra Nova by yours truly, Kiss My Ass. But with that being said, if you want to find the links to these videos, you're going to have to click the link in the video, to this actual video rather. And yeah, click the link to this video and the one for my Substack, and scroll all the way to the bottom like I did, and you can find them books and you can purchase them or get the PDFs and read them or find them on Scribd or whatever the case may be. But this has been an episode of I don't know what I call this shit, but yeah, intuitive TV. Yeah, I think something like that. Just the Hood Mystic on YouTube with a video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Before I get out of here, still 48 people in the chat. Did y'all learn from this video? Did y'all get something from this video? One's in the chat if y'all got something from it. Are y'all excited about sigils and dream work in our next episode? Give me a little feedback before I hop off this live. It is late. Did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all enjoy it? Ones, if y'all enjoyed it, is y'all excited about getting into some sigils and getting into some dream work? Did it elucidate your magical process at all? You feel me? Did it help you in understanding? Like, did I give you some enlightenment in reference to, oh, I can incorporate this information in my magical practice? Because that was my goal. That was my goal. See, I'm all for black people doing magic, right? I'm all for black people getting wands and goddamn fucking regalia and doing rituals and all types of cool shit, because they try to demonize that shit, but shit, we already getting our fucking asses handed to me, so pass me the goddamn magic wands. Right? Me the wand. Feel me? So y'all have a wonderful night. Make sure y'all do some banishing before y'all go to sleep. Put y'all dream journal right next to y'all on your nightstand. Open it up to a fresh page, put your pen right there. Don't be waking up looking for a pen and shit. So as soon as you wake up, you just start writing what you experience, and that's going to be a part of your magical journal. Okay, so we're going to be journaling our dreams, and we're going to be working on some sigils the next time around. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you hit the notification bell but didn't get notified, unnotify yourself, re-notify yourself, and maybe next time they'll let you know. Share this video with your kin folks, because your kin folks need to do magic too, right? And hopefully I present it in a way where they at least can get a couple laughs in, at the very least. Peace to y'all. Y'all have a good evening, or whenever you find this video. Make sure after you watch this video, you do some fucking magic.